Beneath the surface of our blue planet lies a world more alien than the moon. The ocean stretches beyond the horizon, deeper and darker than we can imagine, hiding secrets in its endless expanse. In these depths, colossal vortexes twist with unstoppable force, churning water into spirals that can swallow anything in their path. Scientists have mapped only a fraction of the ocean floor, leaving vast regions untouched, places where the unknown reigns and legends are born. Every expedition uncovers new mysteries, from unexplainable sounds to vanished ships and strange underwater formations. Join us as we plunge into 7 of the ocean's greatest enigmas, where science meets myth, and the line between reality and legend dissolves. The first mystery will challenge everything you think you know about the sea. Number 7. The Corryvreckan Whirlpool. Off the rugged west coast of Scotland, between the islands of Jura and Scarborough, lies a place where the sea itself seems to erupt, the Gulf of Corryvreckan. It's a liquid tornado, a natural phenomenon so intense it feels almost alive. What causes this spectacle? Well, when powerful Atlantic currents, driven by the tides, slam head-on into an underwater spike of rock, a submerged pinnacle that rises from the seabed, the flow folds in on itself, carving a pit that can plunge more than 60 meters deep. It's not just a pretty sight, it's a force to be reckoned with. Local tales, passed down through generations, claim the roar of this maelstrom can be heard 10 miles away, a chilling testament to its raw power. Early sailors, brave souls navigating these treacherous waters, swore the foam-streaked funnel could drag even a mighty warship under in a heartbeat. Modern measurements confirm their fears weren't entirely unfounded. This maelstrom can spin at a dizzying 10 knots, fast enough to fling a small boat sideways with terrifying ease. Corryvreckan is a classic example of a surface whirlpool, driven by the interaction of strong tidal flows and unique underwater topography, creating a localized, intense vortex. Despite the danger, tourist boats still edge close, offering thrill-seekers a glimpse of nature's fury. But don't be fooled. Captains keep their engines ready, their hands on the throttle, because the Corryvreckan is notoriously unpredictable. It strengthens dramatically on ebb tides, becoming a churning beast, and then seemingly vanishes on the flood, proving that even today, the sea writes its own timetable, utterly indifferent to human plans. Number 6. The Baltic Sea Anomaly. In 2011, a routine sonar sweep in the Baltic Sea revealed something that would ignite imaginations worldwide. The Ocean X team, scanning the murky depths, watched as their sonar screens flickered, then froze. There on the display was a shape no one expected, a perfect circle, massive and mysterious, resting on the seabed like a message from another world. 200 feet across, with stair-like ridges and a long straight runway leading to its heart. The anomaly's symmetry was uncanny, too precise for nature, some whispered. Theories exploded across the globe. Was it a sunken temple, lost to time? A crashed UFO, its secrets buried beneath the waves? Or a hidden Nazi base, shrouded in wartime secrecy? Each idea flashed and faded, leaving only more questions. Geologists offered a colder answer, a glacial rock, sculpted by ice and time, nothing more. But the anomaly's sharp edges and strange surface refused to fit neatly into any box. Samples revealed a cocktail of minerals, basalt, granite, and rare limonite, an unnatural mix that deepened the enigma. To this day, the Baltic Sea Anomaly sits in darkness, its true nature hidden, daring explorers and dreamers alike to solve its riddle. Number 5. The Lofoten Vortex. Far north of the Arctic Circle, nestled in the chill embrace of the Norwegian Sea, cradled by the Lofoten Islands, spins a truly colossal slow-motion whirlpool. This isn't your average bathtub drain, it's the Lofoten Vortex, a phenomenon so vast it's the size of Manhattan, stretching about 90 kilometers wide and plunging a kilometer deep. While it spins at a stately, almost imperceptible 1 knot, don't let its gentle pace fool you. This immense vortex acts like a giant, liquid cold trap, holding Atlantic water in its core for years, sometimes even decades. Argo floats, those robotic oceanographic instruments that drift and dive, have circled inside this aquatic behemoth, revealing a core temperature that's a full degree cooler than the surrounding sea. This seemingly small temperature difference is actually a huge deal. It drives a constant nutrient upwelling, bringing cold, nutrient-rich water from the deep to the surface, creating an incredibly fertile environment. This upwelling, in turn, feeds some of Europe's richest cod stocks, making the Lofoten area a vital fishing ground. Researchers recently hauled up environmental DNA, or eDNA, from within the vortex, and the findings were astonishing. They detected not just Atlantic herring and orcas, but even polar bear fur, proof that this massive vortex acts like a revolving sushi bar, a vital hub for marine life across the entire food chain. The Lofoten Vortex is a prime example of a large-scale ocean vortex, critical for understanding ocean circulation and marine ecosystems. But there's a looming concern. Climate models suggest this crucial vortex could weaken significantly if warming seas dilute the salinity that helps keep it spinning. If that happens, it could potentially collapse a delicate food chain that feeds not just one, but 3 nations, with devastating consequences for both ecology and economy. Number 4. The Bloop. In 1997, no AA hydrophones, sensitive underwater microphones designed to listen to the ocean's whispers, recorded something truly extraordinary. It was a sound louder than any whale call ever documented, an ultra-low frequency, high-amplitude sound that rose in frequency and, most incredibly, was heard across 5,000 kilometers of ocean. 5,000 kilometers. Naturally, the tabloids screamed, "Sea monster," the stuff of ancient mariner nightmares given a modern scientific twist. But Noah, ever diligent, later traced the bloop to an icequake, an iceberg cracking and fracturing so violently that it vibrated through the ocean like a massive drum. Here's the catch, though, and it's a big one. The sound profile of the bloop is still twice as energetic as any calving event, any iceberg breaking apart, ever measured. That's a significant discrepancy. Some acousticians argue that a cluster of simultaneous icequakes, occurring in close proximity, could amplify the signal to such an extreme level. Yet, no satellite images from that period show a single iceberg, let alone a cluster, big enough to snap and create such an incredibly powerful sound. So, while the official file on the bloop is technically closed, the mystery isn't. Those haunting recordings keep looping in headphones in dark corners of the internet, fueling speculation and reminding us that the ocean still holds secrets that defy easy explanation. What if it wasn't just ice? What if there's something else out there, something immense, waiting to be heard again? Number 3. The Indian Ocean. Geoid low satellites, those tireless eyes in the sky, noticed it first. A perplexing dip in the ocean surface, an area where gravity itself is noticeably weaker. This isn't just a small ripple. Stretching from the southern tip of India, across Sri Lanka, and all the way to the Maldives, this vast expanse is known as the Indian Ocean Geoid Low. Here, the sea level sits a full 100 meters lower than the global average, as if a giant invisible thumb has pressed the ocean down. It's a gravitational anomaly on a truly massive scale. The cause? It's a fascinating geological story. Scientists believe it's due to sinking slabs of ancient tectonic plate, remnants of Earth's crust, that have been slowly subducting and dragging dense material away from the mantle beneath the Indian Ocean. This removal of mass thins the local gravitational field, literally creating a gravitational pothole. But this isn't just a curiosity for geophysicists, it has real-world oceanic impacts. Oceanographers are now tracking how this massive gravitational anomaly steers currents. Models show that it funnels a significant portion of the south equatorial current downward, spinning off powerful eddies that carry vital coral larvae towards the East African coast. In other words, a cosmic-scale vortex of gravity, born from the deep geological processes of our planet, is subtly but profoundly shaping biodiversity on coral reefs 2 entire ocean basins away. It's a stunning reminder of the interconnectedness of Earth's systems, from the planet's core to its living surface. Number 2. The Yonaguni Monument. 25 meters below the waves, off the coast of Yonaguni Island near Okinawa, Japan, lies a structure that defies easy categorization. It is a series of massive sandstone terraces rising majestically from the seabed, resembling nothing so much as a sunken pyramid or an ancient monumental temple. Discovered serendipitously by a diver in 1986, the monument displays astonishingly straight edges, unmistakable right angles, and what appears to be a carved staircase leading up its face. For marine geologist Masaki Kimura, who has studied the site extensively, there's little doubt. He claims tool marks and specific structural features prove human hands shaped it, possibly as far back as 3,000 years ago. If he's right, it would rewrite Pacific prehistory, suggesting a sophisticated ancient civilization with unknown construction capabilities. Skeptics, however, offer a different, more geological explanation. Natural bedding planes, fractured and sculpted over millennia by tectonic uplift and erosion. They argue that nature can create surprisingly regular shapes. Yet, the structure presents another baffling detail. It appears to align perfectly with the winter solstice sunrise. How could a natural formation achieve such precise astronomical alignment? This particular alignment truly baffles archaeologists, who insist prehistoric cultures in the region lacked the dive technology or even the perceived need to construct such an underwater edifice. The debate, far from being settled, only fuels a thriving tourism boom. Local guides run daily snorkel and dive trips, allowing visitors to glide silently over the very same colossal blocks that might, one day, rewrite our understanding of human history, or simply showcase geology's incredible artistic side. Number 1. The USS Scorpion Disappearance. April 1968. The nuclear-powered submarine USS Scorpion, a cutting-edge vessel of its time, embarks from Spain, bound for its home port in Norfolk, Virginia. It never arrives. Months later, after an agonizing search, wreckage is finally located, scattered across a 10,000-foot plain on the seabed near the Azores. The hull had imploded, crushed by the immense pressure of the deep ocean. Navy reports officially blamed hot-running torpedoes, suggesting an internal malfunction led to its demise. But acoustic records, retrieved later, tell a more complex, chilling story. A distinct double explosion. First, a smaller pop, followed by a titanic, devastating boom. This acoustic signature doesn't quite fit the official narrative, leading to alternative theories, some of them truly wild. One such theory claims the Scorpion crossed paths with a massive subsurface vortex. An anomalous, powerful eddy spun off the mighty Gulf Stream. This rogue eddy, the theory suggests, could have stalled the submarine, dragging it deeper into the crushing abyss until the pressure proved too much for even its reinforced steel hull. Adding fuel to this speculative fire, satellite data from that very week shows an anomalous ring of cold water at the site of the wreckage, compelling evidence of a rogue eddy hundreds of meters across. Whatever the ultimate trigger, 99 sailors vanished into a darkness we still can't fully explain, leaving behind a haunting mystery. The USS Scorpion's tragic loss serves as a stark, powerful reminder that even our most advanced technology, our steel and nuclear fire, are mere toys in the unpredictable, often indifferent, grip of the sea. 7 mysteries. 7 stark, powerful reminders that the ocean, that vast, enigmatic entity, doesn't care one bit about our maps, our machines, or our grand theories. It holds its secrets close, revealing them only on its own terms. If one of these incredible stories sent a shiver down your spine, if it sparked a flicker of wonder in your mind, then do us a favor. Tap that like button. And more importantly, tell us in the comments below which of these swirling vortexes, these deep-sea anomalies, you dare to dive into. Subscribe for more deep-sea dives into the unknown, because remember, the biggest secrets don't float on the surface. They wait, spinning silently, where the light finally runs out.